There we are. Sorry about that. I turned it off on the microphone and also turned it off on XSplit, so that's why it didn't work. Thanks so much for everyone who's tuned in. Liam, Rich, Racer, Ethan, thanks for tuning in. Rich again, Liam, and Professional Gun, Lenny. Thanks for tuning in, Lenny. Major Man YT, thanks for tuning in as well. If you haven't already, feel free to smash the like button. I'd really appreciate it. I'm expecting a smaller stream today, not as crazy as it can get. My prediction for the game is 2-1 Chelsea. What's yours? I think Liverpool will win. Just seeing how big my screen is. I'm gonna go for a Liverpool win. I'm gonna go 2-0 to Liverpool. 5-0 to Liverpool, says Major Man. So that's gonna be quite a big score. I can't see it being quite that much. Move your foot, Kelly. No, that's not it. How are you, Kelly and Alfie? Yeah, we're all good, thank you. Rich, how are you? Alfie's got to go to the vets. Oh, I've got Cantwe instead of Kante. I need to change that. Liverpool to win 3-1. Yeah, I can't see anything other than a Liverpool win, to be fair. Let's just change that to Kante instead of Cantwe. Right, so how is everybody doing? Hope everyone is doing well. I have tweeted out. It's weird that a lot of the people that are normally aren't about. It makes you think that maybe it's not been like put in everyone's boxes properly, which is annoying. But never mind. Yeah, I can do the teams for the Super Cup. Liverpool's lineup is as follows: Adrian in goal. So yeah, Adrian in goal. A back four of Gomez, Matip, Van Dijk, and Robertson. So Alexander-Arnold is on the bench. In midfield, they've gone with Milner, Fabinho, and Henderson. Up front, they've got Mane and Oxlade-Chamberlain either side of Mohamed Salah. Kayla, thank you so much for tuning in. I appreciate it. Arsenal, Chelsea's lineup is as follows: Arrizabalaga is in goal. Aspilicueta, Zuma, Christensen, and Emerson at the back. So it's the same five that played against Manchester United. Jorginho, Kante, and Kovacic are in midfield, and Pedro, Giroud, and Pulisic up front as for Chelsea. On the bench, there's a whole host of names. Big Slaz. I think that's so much tuning in. How you doing? My prediction was 2-0. I did say that earlier. Alexander-Arnold, Brewster, Harvey Elliott, Roberto Firmino, whoever, Kelleher, Lallana, Longagan, Origi, Shaqiri, and Wijnaldum all on the bench. On the bench for Chelsea, Tammy Abraham, Alonso, Barkley, Batshuayi, Willian, Caballero, Billy Gilmore, Kennedy, Mason Mount, Rudiger, Fikayo Tomori, and Zabacosta. So people missing then. Alisson is missing. He's got a calf injury. And Navigator and Klein are also out. Out for Chelsea, Hudson-Odoi, Reece James, Ruben Loftus-Cheek, and Marco van Ginkel. Justine, I think that's tuning in. How you doing? Big Slaz thinks it'll be 2-0 to Chelsea. I think it'll be 2-0 to Liverpool. I'm going 3-0 to Liverpool, says Rich. Football Day, talking so much tuning in. I did see you were taking a break. So enjoy your break away from the YouTube. I think Liverpool would win, but Chelsea can win now because Alisson's injured. I don't think they're going to miss him that much. I don't think it's going to be a massive miss, because I think that they'll be okay without him. 7-0 Liverpool after Man United. I don't think it'll be quite 7-0. I can't see them putting 7 past them. So Jurgen Klopp, he has. I've joined the cricket team. Very nice. So Jurgen Klopp has done very poorly in European finals. He has lost 3 of of the 4 that he's been in. But this should be a Liverpool win. But like I say, he has lost football 3 out of 4 of the finals he's been in. To Sevilla, to Bayern Munich, and of course to Real Madrid the season before last. 10 minutes to go until kickoff. Like I say, I don't understand. Like, usually we have a lot more people in than that. I'm really confused as to why. Why? But no, never mind. There's some information there before we get to the. It just come out of my sub box now. Hopefully, we'll have a few more people come in. It's weird. I do tweet it out, but obviously not everyone follows me on Twitter. Mike, do you think Frank Lampard will get sacked after the United game? No, of course he won't. I reckon he'll have the. Unless they're doing really bad, I think he'll have the season. Nervous or Super Frank. Who do you think the top 4 will be for the Premier League? So I think it will be City, Liverpool, Tottenham, and Manchester United. That's what I went with at the start of the season. So I'm not going to change my prediction like a few days into the season. So that'd be ridiculous. I only made those like a few weeks ago. So I'm happy with those. I think I won't be far away. Arsenal might be okay, but Arsenal, I don't think. I'm sure there's more than 6 people here. Yeah, it's annoying. It's annoying, but never mind. I wasn't expecting like a big stream anyway. Mark, thanks so much for tuning in. I'm very well, thank you. How are you? What time do we kick off? We kick off at 8 o'clock. So obviously 9 minutes until then. Hopefully it'll be a good game. If you haven't already, feel free to smash the like button. Are you watching the stream? Okay. I'm just wondering, because it only said there was 3 people watching. And I'm one of them people. Theo, thanks so much for tuning in as well. Hi, I'm doing very well. How are you? Liverpool to win 5-2, so expecting a high scoring game. I did see that there had been like average of like 4 goals a game in the last 4 Super Cups, which is interesting. Hopefully, have a few more people come in when it's like the game kicks off. That's good to hear you're doing okay. Good win for comfortable win for Leeds United. I just finished watching the Salford series actually this today. I'm watching them get to the Football League. Has that last been in since the other day? No, I don't think we'll ever see her again. But like Page T. I'm great. What's your prediction? I'm saying 4-1 to Liverpool. I've said 2-0 to Liverpool. I think Liverpool will be fine. I don't think that they'll be troubled by Chelsea, to be fair, but they will miss Alisson, but I think they'll be alright. Not too happy about it. I think we were under pressure with Salford far too much. I didn't actually watch the game. I was on. I was playing some games with Kelly, but I did see 1-3-0. It seemed like a convincing result, but I didn't really watch the game. So seemed fairly straightforward. See, most of the 92 were there. And also Sir Alex Ferguson was there, which is good to see him in good health after the whole when he was in hospital. I saw I've seen a lot of people discussing. Well, I've seen one person in particular discussing whether the Super Cup is a trophy or not. I don't think it is. I don't think it should be classed as a proper. It's not a proper trophy. You've not had to beat. You've not had to go through various rounds to win it. So I don't think it counts as a proper trophy. If Liverpool or Chelsea won tonight, I wouldn't be like, oh, they've won a trophy. A bit like the Carabao Cup. I didn't go Tuesday night, but I did see 1-1. Then we have just sacked our manager. Manfield Agenda is covering the game, but he doesn't read out my messages, so I'd rather just switch to your channel. Maybe that's why I'm struggling for viewers. Obviously, if there's obviously a big channel covering it, but yeah, I try to read out every message. I try to be as interactive as possible. I actually prefer it than just covering the game. But I suppose if you get like loads of messages, then it's harder to cover, isn't it? Than me, who just gets like the odd one now and then. $500 people. See, I don't think I've ever had 500 people for a chat. Obviously, he's a much bigger YouTuber than me, but hopefully one day I'll be that big. I have turned the screen off iSaver mode. There we are. That's better. It's not too long until the Champions League comes back. Champions League comes back next month. That's something to look forward to, and will be very exciting. Stop comparing. I'm not comparing myself. I just always want to back myself. Do you know what I mean? I think Chris Welsh at the game. Yeah, apparently so. Hopefully he has a nice time. I've got to go down to Exeter tomorrow, and I only went on Monday. It's costing an arm and a leg in fuel to constantly keep going. But looking at 3 houses, so hopefully we'll be able to find one this time. Can I get to A-level results tomorrow? So that's exciting. Hopefully she does well. Hope we get out of the house soon. Yeah, me too. It's getting quite close to when. And she's got a job down there now, so we're just waiting to. Yeah, she got a job at Apple, which is amazing because it's really hard to get into to Apple. So that's fantastic. So she starts there in September. Hope you get the house soon. Good luck to her. Yes, thank you. Good luck to Kelly for tomorrow. Thank you, Rich. Liverpool will unfortunately win. Yeah, I think Liverpool will win. I think Chelsea probably be a bit deflated after Sunday. But hopefully they put up a bit more of a show than on Sunday. I didn't watch much of it, to be fair. So hopefully it's a good game. This one. She's like, so whatever. That's my dad actually talking like the same thing I was just talking about. Pop on the side. Doesn't that mean you get a discount on it? Yeah, it does. I don't think I'm allowed to tell you how much it is.
No, I wasn't supposed to tell you.
So it's an undisclosed amount. Teams are coming out. It's the game on Sky. It's on BT Sport 2. People made it sound like 4-0 probably weren't the right scoreline based on how the game went. No, they hit the post, didn't they, twice? Just between me and you. I can't. Maybe I'll accidentally let it slip in a private chat deal. Yeah, so we're 2 minutes away. Like I said, I think it'll be a Liverpool victory. The second chance to win one of 7 trophies. They've already lost one, so 7 trophies isn't happening. Oh yeah, we've got a female referee tonight. A female referee for this first time in any of the European competitions that a female referee has been involved, which is absolutely amazing. I prefer Liverpool to win over Chelsea. I think I prefer Chelsea to win, to be fair. I don't really care who wins, but I prefer Chelsea to win. I'm at the stadium. Look, I've got the Besiktas stadium behind me. Can't stand Chelsea. Speaking of female officials, I thought there was only one female assistant referee who officiates in the Prem, but there are also there's Shaun Massey. What are some viewers written out in blue and some? So one's in blue, i.e. Theo, Rich, and Jack are all moderators, and you're not a moderator, and Liam isn't a moderator, so that's why some are in yellow and some are in blue. Liverpool won because Frank Lampard loved crying. They just said that they're expecting Mane to start through the middle, not Salah, which is interesting. It's weird that Oxlade-Chamberlain moved to Liverpool to play in centrally, and he's come back for his first start since he got injured. And he's playing out the wing. Video referee is in action, so there will be VAR in tonight's game. Toby, thanks so much for tuning in. How you doing? Stop crying, Frank Lampard. Obviously, Lampard is now playing at a higher level. Is managing at a higher level than Bielsa, so it makes you wonder who is the better manager. Firmino playing a lot. Firmino is on the bench. The lineups are going down the scroller as well, across the scroller as always. Mo Salah having a little prayer before he gets started. Na 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 na. Bielsa is more successful manager than both Lampard and Ollie. I disagree. No, I'm joking. I'm only winding you up. Obviously. Game is underway. I really should have not put my keyboard where I put it. Jake Edel. Edel? Thanks so much for tuning in. Liverpool must win the Super Cup. I think they'll win the Super Cup. I was going to do something. I don't know what it was. There we are. There's the stats. And then off we go. Milo, thanks so much for tuning in. I did see Borough Rangers were playing the other night, actually. Yesterday. I saw it come up on Gillette Soccer Special. And I was like, oh, there was somebody talking to me about Borough Rangers. So I said to Kelly, come on, you Reds. Yes, come on, you Reds. Here is Virgil van Dijk. Score prediction. My score prediction is 2-0. Good, thanks, Mike. How are you? I'm doing very well, thank you. Toby, the Sticky Duck. Thanks so much for tuning in. Very interesting name. Ole, ole, ole. We have had 16 likes on the video. Thanks so much for everyone to hit the like button. Although, one thing I noticed was, if I look on mine on incognito mode, right, it says 15 likes. And if I look on my, it says 16 likes. So I always get one more like than everyone else, which I don't understand for. Come on, Liverpool. Callum, go in. Thank you so much for tuning in, Callum. How long is Alisson out for? Alisson is meant to be out for a few weeks. I'm surprised you didn't stream your favourite team last night, Leeds. Do you know something? I've thought about it, but by the time I thought about it and stuff, it was too late. Did you watch Hereford yesterday? I didn't. Obviously, I knew the result, but I didn't watch it. I'm not really sure what to make of the situation. To sack your manager a week into the season, it just seems absolutely nuts. Absolutely nuts. Chelsea will lose 4-0 against Liverpool. Here is Joe Gomez with the throw. Headed away by, I think that was Zuma. Swan's game was good yesterday, 3-1 win. I can't remember who he played, to be fair, but I don't think there's any games tonight in the Carabao Cup. I only had half an eye on what was going on. I was playing GeoGuessr, which is weird. I was playing GeoGuessr, right? And I had one in Leeds yesterday, and I was like, Jesus Christ, Theo might know where this is. And there was one in Bolton as well, and I thought Jack would know where that is. But I've not had any in my sort of area. Obviously, I live in a really small town. It will be a match full of stress. We're 3 minutes in. Don't think it's going to be quite stressful. Northampton Town. We should beat Northampton. Mike couldn't have. Jack, he's too embarrassed to show the full lead to get. He wears and the Bielsa teddy he cuddles when he watches Leeds games. That's just it. That's just the problem. I wear. I got my Bielsa. I got the full kit. I was actually looking at the kit the other day. Earlier I was watching the highlights of the game, and I really like the pink on the grey. That looks really cool. Here is Pulisic, and Joel Matip is very strong and does very well. He gets it away to Jordan Henderson. What was the next game you're streaming? I honestly have no idea. Do you consider buying a Leeds kit? I'm not going to say I'm considering it. I've not bought a football shirt for like 6 years, but maybe. Kante looking for Pulisic. That's cut out by Matip. Maybe I'll get a Leeds shirt. I have to travel up to all the Leeds games. You know me, die-hard Leeds fan. I like it, but prefer the retro away kit. Yeah, I do quite like it. Obviously, maybe that would make a bit more sense. Henderson's ball in. Mane with the overhead kick. That looked like there was a hand. Well, what's your opinion on VAR? I hate it, but I love it at the same time. Well, I like it, but I hate it at the same time. It does touch his hand. I don't think that will be given as a penalty. You never know with VAR, particularly in Europe, what they're gonna do. They've given nothing. Mo Salah to take this corner kick. And it comes. Headed away. Salah's ball in. Matip's header. And keeper's got it. I don't get why Premier League refs don't go to the screen that often, but in European refs do. I heard that it's because they want it to be as quick as possible. And also, the fact is, they trust the VAR. Like, what they mean by that is, if I was fourth official, and I said Pep Guardiola just went absolutely insane, he pulled out a knife, then they take my word for it, wouldn't they? They wouldn't be like, they wouldn't be like, oh, well, I didn't see it. Do you know what I mean? They'd be like, okay, the fourth official's telling me, he's not going to lie to me. So that's what, Tom, thanks so much for hitting the subscribe button. I appreciate it. They wouldn't be like, well, I didn't see it for myself, so I'm not going to take it. So that's why. That's what they said anyway. Come on, Chelsea, I can't have Liverpool win. I think VAR is like the one kid in school who was the teacher's pet and snitched on every other kid. I want the decisions to be right, but fuck me, they can ruin moments. Liverpool will have a disadvantage in this match. Why is that? Tom, up the Reds. Europe is a lot more stricter when it comes to VAR. I think they just rather the on-field official make it. I like that. I like the idea that the official on the pitch has a look and makes his decision, because at least he's made a decision. It's not made by someone else. But for quickness, it's probably the best the other way. In answer, I don't know which one is the best way of using it. But it makes you wonder, what's the point in having the screen there if they're not going to use it? Unless they're just totally undecided. Well, so you've not seen it used much so far. Obviously, we've only had 1 week of fixtures. We've only seen it really in the City game and in the Leicester game. I think there was the odds thing picked up in other games, but nothing was given. Obviously, Leicester and Wolves. Wolves had a goal ruled out right at the end, I think. I think it was right at the end. And obviously, City had 2 goals, 1 given, 1 not given, and then obviously the penalty was retaken. I think it ruined the World Cup. Well, I think they've got to do something. They've got to have something in. They've got to have something to improve the game and to make sure that the answers are more right. But it does ruin it. It does ruin. Like when I was watching City, it was like, well, I'm not gonna go nuts about this or assume it was a goal. I was like, well, this goal might be given as, might be ruled out, so I'm not gonna get my hopes up. Come on Reds, come on Liverpool, says Kalen Madsen. Oh, sorry, I did read your message, Rich. Thank you so much. Obviously, we're not moving. I think there is a university in Leeds, but that wasn't one you considered. There was a potential red card check with the Palace Everton, and the check was almost complete out almost immediately. Yeah, well, I watched a video on it, and they have the pictures. So if they pick up something, and then they have another screen with 4 angles on it, which is 3 seconds delay. So if they pick something up, then they can look at it almost straight away. And then if they need it in more detail, then they can, but they can look at it straight away. I'm glad it's not in the Championship. It's going to take a while to... It will. I think it will go into the Championship. It's just going to take a long time. One of the good things about it is it will probably create more jobs for referees, which is good. However, does that mean that the refereeing standard will get worse? Doesn't seem to be any segregation in this game. Also, Premier League do it based on real time, whereas Europa do everything based on as if it was done in slow motion. I don't understand why it's not the same across the board. Here's Emerson Palmieri. That's cut out. Jorginho to Kante. And it's to the goalkeeper. Yeah. It doesn't make... It'd make a lot more sense to me if everyone was singing. If FIFA, the Premier League, the Bundesliga, and all the league competitions, and from FIFA were all singing off the same hymn sheet, it'd make a lot more sense to me than having different rules and versions of it for each league, because that's just going to get confusing. Giroud to Pedro. Pedro with the shot, and that's wide of the mark. I think these will go into the Premier League next season. I'm not overly impressed with their business, but Bielsa should be able to get a song out of the team. Liverpool will score and there's nothing Chelsea can do about it. Thunderstorm, thanks so much for tuning in. How you doing? Goal line technology. Yeah, goal line technology is used, but that's black and white, isn't it? The Championship, the goal line technology is black and white. The ball is either over or it's not. But some of the VAR decisions are contentious. The colour change. What colour? Red card check for Palace. Not red, no red or even yellow card. Just the guy going for the ball and ended up accidentally kicking them. I did see that actually. I think I did see that. Hey Mike, I'm good, thanks. How about you? Yes, I'm good, thank you, Thunderstorms. Yeah, I think while it's ironing out its issues, I don't think the Championship could really afford it anyway. You don't want it half-assed. It's expensive, and it'll cost a hell of a lot of money to have it. But I don't think it'll be in the Championship for a while. I think maybe they'll put goal line technology into League 1 and 2 before that. Henderson's ball in. Brilliant defending by Christensen. That will be a corner kick to Liverpool. The difference between Europe and Premier League so far is something like a red card if you Europe check the screen, but the Premier would only probs just do what the VAR thinks the ref should do. But if that's quicker, now that's one of the issues thrown at it. It's not quick enough. So they do something to slow it down. They do something to slow it down, and then they are getting hammered for not using the screen. Liverpool's corner kick, and it's headed over by, I think that was Fabinho. So Kante playing good. Kante's obviously, it's good to see him back in the Chelsea lineup. He was apparently had an injury. Mike, can you watch my review of Argyle versus Orient? Not at the moment, mate. I am subscribed though, so I will check it out for you afterwards, if I remember, because memory's not the best. Pitch invader on the pitch. Do you remember the woman pitch invader at the Champions League final? But I think it was the last pitch invader I can remember. Sorry if you can hear my nieces are outside. But yeah, when is your makeup video, Theo? Because I remember you saying that if Kilmarnock didn't win the league, that you'd do one. I was thinking about this the other day when I was on the way to the gym. Is it necessary to have 3 women officials? Nothing wrong with it, but it seems a bit weird. I suppose maybe it's because they want to have 3 officials that almost like know each other, like similar to how they'd have Spanish all Spanish lineup. Like they wouldn't have one official from England, one official from Spain, and one official from France. They'd have all 3 officials would be English, and therefore they would know each other, wouldn't they? So maybe it's the same. They want 3 people that know each other on because obviously 3 English or French, aren't they? They're 3 male French referees, wouldn't they? 3 female referees. But then again, the female ref has officiated Ligue 1 matches. Ref also teams. Yeah, that's sort of what I meant. Oxlade-Chamberlain going out wide to Salah. Here's Salah. He's going to make it 1-0. Good save by Arrizabalaga. I saw that on Facebook. I did see that on Facebook. Yeah, I saw that on Facebook as well, Theo. That was a weird video. Come on, let's win the league. I don't think they did, mate. Can you ask me if you are on Instagram, please? Are you on Instagram? Is that what you want me to ask? I'm on Instagram. Here is Giroud. Giroud's shot is wide. Lawrence, thanks so much for tuning in, dude. How you doing? On FM they did. Yeah, but we didn't mean on FM, did we? Jorginho. Pulisic. Pedro. Saved by Adrian. I think someone made a silly bet. A silly bet. And now they regret it. Here is Christensen. This is better from Chelsea. I don't think they've played too bad so far. Milner. Fabinho. Looking for Salah. Harrison Drake. Thanks so much for tuning in, Harrison. How's your sister Emma? The one striker you don't want to be through on goal but have to run for it. Don't understand who you mean. I read it every day. I bet you do. Difference is, Theo, when I did my 3,500 subscribers, or 3,000 subscribers, and I got 3,500. What did I do? Did the makeup video. They didn't play so bad against United until the first half, and in the first half, and look what happened. Yeah, they haven't looked too bad. Obviously, it's you never know. They could totally fall apart in the second half. But they've not looked too bad so far. Michy Batshuayi's on the bench, playing with his crotch. Van Dijk. I'll be laughed at Ellen Road. Well, you should have thought that before, shouldn't you? I won't laugh at you. And I'm sure Rich won't laugh at you. And Jack won't laugh at you. I won't get people to put up posters of you and your makeup. And you don't have a girlfriend, so you'd either have to use your mum's makeup. I don't think you have any. I've never mentioned any sisters, so you'd have to use your mum's makeup. Or if she doesn't have any, you have to go and buy makeup. That'd be embarrassing. People would be like, "Why is this bloke buying a full face of makeup?" Kovacic. Oh, I tell you what I could do. If you did that, I could have like a gif of you doing it as my subscribe thing. When people subscribe, it's just Theo with his makeup on. I don't have any siblings. I didn't think you mentioned any. I must have asked that before. Who do you think will score first? I think Liverpool win 2-0. Who's waiting for The Crown? I've never watched The Crown, so I'm not waiting for Series 3. Milner. Milner. Milner again. Gomez. Back to Milner. Milner going to Henderson. That's cut out by Emerson. I'm waiting for the Leeds documentary coming out Friday. What's that on? What is that on Amazon? Who do you think will score for Liverpool? Mane and I don't know, Salah. It's on Amazon Prime. Kelly's Amazon Prime runs out on the 1st of August. September, rather. So I'll have to watch it before then. Because she's obviously going to uni, so but her student things run out. So she can't get a student ID or whatever it's called until she moves there. So we'll have to go without Prime, which would be horrible. It's just enough time to watch it. Yeah, it is. I watched the whole Salford documentary today, actually. This afternoon. Pulisic loses the ball to Matip. Salah. Yeah, so I will look out for that. I wonder how it ends. Kante. Kovacic. Out wide to Pulisic. Back to Kovacic. To Pedrovic. With Giroudic. Back to Pedro. He's going to shoot. Oh, off the bar. Off the bar. So not too far away of that. Ooh. Chelsea have probably... That was the best chance so far. Great. Great work by Pedro. Yeah, it does come off the bar. What an original joke. You're welcome, Theo. Did you watch that thing about Fort William, the fort on BBC Two? I have watched a documentary on Fort William. However, it wasn't that one. That Pedro is really dangerous. Is this like the community shield? Go straight to penalties, extra time involved. I ain't sticking around for extra time, even if there is extra time. In all fairness, I have no idea. I hope there isn't extra time. But there might be. Kante. Yeah, I can't be doing with extra time. It's UEFA competition, so I'd imagine it probably will be. I have no idea. Pedro. Puts the ball in. Headed on by Giroud. Emerson. Mike's pissed. I'm not pissed off there. I just can't be dealing with extra time. Giroud with an overhead kick wide. Now you've said that extra time will be needed. Yeah, as long as there's not extra time, I don't mind who wins. I've got to be up early in the morning, so I'm probably won't be able to cover the extra time. Gomez. There is extra time. Oh, God. Just let there be a winner. Extra time seems so unnecessary. Yeah, it's the start of the season. It's Adrian with the long kick forward. Van Dijk. For a final, I can understand, but round of 16 game, what's the point? Oh, here's Giroud. He's offside. They save it anyway. Get Alfie to do the stream, and you go to bed. You've been out after you've been out in the garden and had a wee. Yeah, he could do the stream. Alf, doing the stream. So it can be like, what the hell are you talking about, you crazy bastard? Oxlade-Chamberlain's not been in the game at all. Why do you have to have a certain amount of English players in an English team? Because you don't want it to be all foreign players, do you? Because we're never going to produce English. We're never going to produce English players if it's just filled up with players from abroad. I think we should have a. I don't think it should be nuts, but I think there should be a certain amount that has to be English. What's the crowd like there? I can't be imagining it's full for a midweek game in another country. It's pretty full. I can't see many. Obviously, I'm only looking. I don't think it's the biggest of stadiums, but it doesn't look like there's many empty seats. Did Chelsea have an English player starting? No. They have Barkley, Tammy Abraham, Mount and Tomori on the bench who all play for England. Here's Pulisic with the ball across. Liverpool have a few starting, as you'd expect. Yeah, it's just how English football's become. There isn't many English players in the starting 11. Gomez. Mane. I think there has to be 4 or 5 English players in the start. No, I don't think that's the case. I think they have to have certain amount in the squad. Something they've looked at bringing in, Rich, is having like a certain amount in the starting 11. But I don't think they have to have any in the starting 11. You have to have just a certain amount in the squad. Gomez. Oxlade-Chamberlain, and it's away. Gomez goes out wide. Milner's ball in. Sumo heads away. Isn't it right ironic? Henderson's ball in. Headed away for a corner. Isn't it ironic that Chelsea fans have been done for racism and they have an entire foreign team? It is a bit weird, isn't it? There's obviously a count of that recently against Raheem Sterling. Zuma should have gone to Everton. I guess I'd rather play for Chelsea than Everton, I think. That's just me. So corner kick. In it comes. Virgil van Dijk heads over. But yay! But we're only one and a half games into the season, aren't we? So it's hard to tell. He might turn out to be wonderful for Chelsea. Johan Zuma, Kurt Zuma. I watched your vlog earlier and I heard chants for a Zuma, and I meant to look up who was playing, so I could kind of. So I thought it might be for Oz Zuma, but it sounded like Zuma. So can clubs still sign players on loan? Not in the Premier League, I don't think. League 1 and 2, their window's still open, so they can do whatever they want. Fabinho. Oh, you're right, boy. Just like Kurt did on Sunday, Johan was one who gave the penalty away. Are they related or just have the same name? Kurt Happy Zuma. I think his brother's got a weird middle name as well, hasn't he? He's got like obviously Kurt Zuma's middle name's Happy, and I think he's got like a strange one. Ball comes in. Smani with a header straight to Zuriza Balaga. Half an hour gone. It is Liverpool 0, Chelsea 0. We are third into the game. Where do you think Bolton will be in a year? Did you have a good time yesterday at Watchalong, Jack? I've been to the ground a few times for rugby and I've hated it every time. FIFA or PES? I'd probably play FIFA. Emerson. Jorginho. Kovacic. I tried PES 19 demo and I didn't really like it last season. So I did look at it. I don't think Pulisic will class as Croatian. It is weird. He must have like that sort of a descent though. He's playing good. Liverpool have had the most possession. Chelsea have had a couple of good chances. Liverpool have had a couple of good chances. Jorginho tries to thread through Giroud. Excellent defending by Joel Matip. Yes, Croatian. I thought he would. Emerson. My girlfriend did a ancestry DNA test, and she come back 4% like Iranian or Iraqi, that sort of area, which is weird. Kovacic. Pedro. Kovacic! Good. Excellent by Adrian. Probably not the person you'd want to be through though, is he? Jorginho. Probably want somebody like Giroud through. Andy Longagun. Yeah, I see they signed him. I find it a bit bizarre. Obviously, they must have just literally nobody else. He's got Kante's ball in. Gomez does well. You pronounce it like he's a guy down the pub. Yeah, I do. One of my neighbours is called Adrian. He's a driving instructor. Pedro. I obviously mean Adrian. Aspilicueta. It's another throw. Newcastle, Newcastle, Newcastle. Kante. Loses the ball. Pedro. That's a foul. Come on, ref. You guys said that was. He's playing better. I think it's been fairly even. Emerson. Christiansen. Kante. Finds Emerson. Emerson's ball in. Nobody there. I don't think the Chelsea playing too bad. I think you've got a corner. Great ball in through by Pedro for that chance for Kovacic. I think there'll only be one goal in the game. Every time I've been Jack, it's been in the main stand where all the boxes are. I just haven't joined it at all. Corner comes in. Headed away by Sadio Mane. Kovacic and Emerson picks it up. Headed on. And then that will be to the goalkeeper. Kante is the kind of player any team would love to have. Yeah, I agree with that. Robbie, thank you much for tuning in. How you doing? YouTube have just taken away 5 of my subscribers for some reason. Thank you so much for that, YouTube. I appreciate it. They're very nice people. Emerson. There's an offside flag. Do you think Liverpool are better than City? No. No, I don't. I don't, because if Liverpool were better than City, they'd have won the league. Do you think Liverpool are better than City? I've already read that one. I'm feeling shit. What's up, Robbie? Susan out. I actually didn't believe... I saw an interview with her the other day, and I didn't actually believe she was a real person. Pulisic, Giroud! Go! Goal! Giroud with the goal. I put the one in the wrong area. Sorry. It's the away team that have scored. It better be on site. I've got to beat her FIFA. Well, that's not a big deal. Kante does really well. Goes past Sadio Mane. He gives it to Pulisic. Giroud is onside. And he puts it into the corner. What is Liverpool doing? Giroud with the goal. Liverpool find themselves behind. Frank Lampard could be on the verge of winning his first major trophy. Which Liverpool fans seem to think it's a major trophy. I can't see it. I got beat by Cali at FIFA once. And I had I did have 10 men or something. We beat you at home. I have no idea what's going on. Pedro finds Giroud away by Joel Matip. Yeah, I put the video up. There was a video on it, but I had to remove it. Stop crying, Frank Lampard. Your headache's back. Hope your headache's feeling better soon. Marcus, thanks so much for tuning in. I'm doing quite well, thank you. I've got to go to Exeter tomorrow to look at 3 different properties. So at least it's not going to be a trip just for one house. How old are you? Sorry for asking. Me? 23. Mike 45.
Do you want a drink?
No, thank you, baby. How far is it from yours? It takes about 3.5, 4 hours to get down, Theo. And it's taken Kelly once 5 hours to get back when it was busy. Mike, why is it? Theo is a moderator, so his name is Blue. Other people have blue names as well, not just Theo. Game isn't over. Liverpool will come back. I think Liverpool will win 3-1. Where is the dog tonight? He's off. No, he's laying down now. He's so boring. Mike, what's your favourite team? My favourite team is Hereford. Hey mate, who scored? It is my favourite team. Sorry, who scored? Giroud. Joe likes snow. I think that's Gina. Here's Pulisic. A shot! Oh, goal! It's... Hang on. He's got his hand... He's got his hands on his head. The flag's up. The flag's up. I need to get a VAR gif. How do you become a moderator? I give it to people... Oh, he's miles off. He's miles off. Miles off. Why wasn't that picked up earlier? Why wasn't that picked up earlier? If she knew he was offside, it wasn't like it was a situation where they had an clear and obvious goal scoring opportunity. Why didn't they put the flag up before? No, it's a women team of referees. I understand the late flag in some instances, but when they're halfway up the pitch, it doesn't make any sense. Light Phoenix, thanks so much for tuning in. Yes, I remember you. Kante. Pulisic. He's done well. Looks for Giroud. Finds Giroud. Mike, how old is the dog, and where is the wife tonight? How old is the dog? The dog is 6. Where is the wife tonight? The wife has sadly left me. I'm with somebody else now. Allison is injury. We will lose the match because of Ryan. Who's Ryan? Score prediction, I went 2-0 to Liverpool. Was it Giroud? It was Giroud. How do I become a moderator? I give it to people that are in the chat a lot and often, or people that I interact with and things like that. So, she's called Paige. No, I don't have a wife. She's just my guy. I'm too young to be married. Well, I'm not actually too young to be married. I could be married if I wanted to be, but I'm not because I feel like I'm too young. It's laggy a bit. The stream shouldn't be laggy. It's not dropped any frames. It's in a good bit rate, so it shouldn't be lagging. Blue moon, you saw me standing alone. Oh yeah, she said, oh, I'm not, I don't want to be married because I'm too young or whatever. And she was like, you don't want to get married anyway. So makes you feel a bit, a bit weird. I think Man United made Chelsea mad after Sunday. They played really well. Pulisic, he loses the ball. having a resting match. That's going to be offside again. I think Man United made... Coventry had 3 goals disallowed for offside, even with no VAR. The flag went up late on all 3 occasions. I did see that. I did actually see the highlights. I'm actually using my 4G because I'm waiting for the bus. But in Forfar to Kirriemuir. Not heard of Kirriemuir. Yeah, it was probably because you're on 4G. All of us better be invited, or you should do one of your live streams. Oh yeah, that'll look good during the ceremony. Salah's shot, headed away by Jorginho. Yeah, I'll stream my wedding. That sounds a great idea. Well, a few years ago, Kelly was really desperate to get married. Well, not married, to get engaged. Forfar. I've heard of Forfar, yeah, because they have a football team. Michael stream his wedding. I thought Liverpool were good losing to Chelsea, and Man United won 4-0 to Chelsea. Even for the first one, it went up so late that I actually got a notification saying they scored only a few minutes later. Yeah, that happens. I've had a few notifications where it's like goal, and then it's actually not a goal. I watched one and it came up with a goal, and I switched over to the other channel and hit the side net. Support Forfar, Athletic, Man United, and Celtic. Think of the views. Yeah. How the hell did Mo Salah get a golden boot? He is trash. It's early pre-season. Probably needs a few more games to get into his rhythm. After having a drink. Schlup, schlup, schlup. Schlup, 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 schlup. Adrian kicks the ball out. After having a bit of food. Food. Hey Mike, I'm a Watford fan. How do you think we'll do this season? I did a video on it, Josh. I think you've been on the chat before, so I think I remember you saying you're a Watford fan before. But I went for you to finish around mid-table. Not a good start though. Very poor start. Jorginho. Aspilicueta goes long. Very long. Pulisic wins it, but big Joel Matip, and he's pushing. That'd be a foul. Yeah, I think I was around mid-table. Because I went for them to go down last season. Misleads out in your prem predictions. I didn't. Leicester didn't start well. Yeah, but they only drew, didn't they? Half time. 1-0 to Chelsea. Wasn't expecting this. I was expecting Liverpool to be fine and to be 1-0 down and have a goal out as well. Chelsea. It is 1-0 to Chelsea at the break. I'm a City fan and I don't like Liverpool, so I want Chelsea to win. Fair enough. City will win the league by more than 5 points. It's early days. City, I think will win the league. But that's just my opinion. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. I would really, really appreciate it. How do you think Leicester will do against Chelsea? I'm an LFC fan. I'm not sure. See worked out. It's early days. I know the result against Lincoln wasn't the best, but it's early days, isn't it? Hereford got rid of their manager after 3 games. I think that's bonkers. So I don't think that's a good idea for Huddersfield to do. City will win the league. Their midfield looks the same. Yes, that Premier League club, Manchester City. Premier League champions, Manchester City. I think the only thing that Chelsea will win. Yeah, you're probably right. Well, it is early days in the Championship. He was given... There was no chance of him sorting anything out in the Premier League, was there? I think Pep would have struggled. See what's out Houghton. Houghton would be a good appointment. Who do you think will be relegated? I think Sheffield United, Norwich and Palace. I think the same two, but take up Palace and put in Brighton is who I went for. Wagner should have stayed. Where is he now? Is he at Schalke, did I see? Is that right? Or was that a load of bollocks? David Wagner. Schalke. I thought so. Don't worry, City will finally have some competition when Leeds come up. Yeah, they'll probably... Pep will probably be left by then, they did. What's the matter, boy? What's the matter with him? You're the first YouTuber to give me a shout out. That's because I read all the comments. Did you see Wrexham win? I did see they beat... I think it was Halifax, wasn't it? What the hell's up there? My ball was up there! Yeah, so I did see Wrexham won. I stayed in Wrexham in December, actually. Screen Boy, thanks so much for tuning in. Ow.
Sorry.
What was that for? 10 men. That's good. 'Cause obviously, they were top of league. Colin Grant will still be his top scorer. Yeah, but if he's top goal scorer, then they can't be like... Then you're going to be alright, aren't you? You're not going to... Only follow Wrexham because of bootlegger. Yeah, I know. That's the vlogger guy, isn't it? I've never actually watched any of the videos. I've just seen them on internet, Twitter. If you're enjoying the video, feel free to smash the like button. It would help the channel hugely. We had 24 likes, no dislikes as well, which is a surprise. Thanks so much to everyone who's hit the like button so far. 2 games, 2 pens, 2 goals for Grant. Yeah. Why might Pep leave City? What I'm trying to say is that it will be a long time before Leeds get into the Premier League. Goal scorers. Pablo Hernandez has 2 goals. Lucas João has 2 goals. Tom Lawrence has 2 goals. And Lyle Taylor has 2 goals. So take that. So yeah, I'm not saying that Pep will leave City. If you haven't followed me on Instagram already, check out Mike Talks Footy. I want to bet on football. I won £1 for... You won £1,444. £440. Did you really? Oh my god, that's amazing. I wish I could win that. I could do with that. That's amazing, dude. Lucky you. I put a bet on Liverpool to win, but I put on £4. Hopefully you win your bet. I chose 9 teams to win and I got them all right. That's really good. Abdikakim Abdullahi. Thanks so much for tuning in, dude. Hi from Nairobi, Kenya. Thanks so much for tuning in all the way from Nairobi. You see, you're not eating this ball, is he, baby? I was chatting to someone the other day, and they're into horse racing betting, and they were telling me all about it and how much like detail they did it in and stuff. It was absolutely insane. They're just saying how well Chelsea played. If I didn't know it, I would donate £100. Thanks so much. I'm happy if the score stays at this. My dad is a Liverpool fan. Where's the guy who said he was going to super chat Mike if Liverpool beat Barcelona? I don't know. Yeah, that's a really good bet. Got a few more people in for the halftime view. Thanks so much for everyone who's tuning in. How are you doing? Feel free to get involved in the chat. Kante has been very, very good in his first half. Pulisic has been very good as well, in my opinion. Giroud's done his bit as well. Kovacic hasn't been too bad. I'd say, despite the possession situation, Chelsea have probably been the better side. But Harry Pompey Football, I think I was tuning in. Harry, how you doing? I'll be watching Portsmouth on Saturday against Sunderland. They have. Hey, how many new players does Chelsea have? Kundai Shumbach, I think I was tuning in. I think that they've only really signed one player so far, and that was obviously Kovacic because of the transfer ban. We can't complain. Chelsea have been the far better, more sharper, and want it more. So second half still to go. It's like the Community Shield we were poor in the first half. Very poor, in my opinion. And Chris, I think you've been very poor, but you've had chances as well. Enjoy the second half, my friend. Was it a good goal? I think it was a well worked goal. New people in the stream, sub to Mike Talks Football. He's the best. Thank you so much, Marcus. Who do you think will win? I still think Liverpool will win. I'll go 2-1. So yeah, I think Liverpool will still probably win this game. Maybe we'll go to extra time or something. Chelsea 10. Pulisic bags 9. 10-0. Need to wake up defensively. Yeah, they just said that on the TV, which is strange. Are you at the game, Chris? Adrian is a strange signing by Liverpool. Well, they probably needed a third choice or second choice goalkeeper because Mignolet left. They probably went with the cheapest option. And it is what it is. 2 on Chelsea, Milo thinks. Pulisic overrated. Who scored? Hyro, it was Olivier Giroud. Very hot here. I imagine it is. Hopefully you're having a good time. Are you having a yam? Hang on. So, like... Alright, so sorry about that. Kelly was just looking for her Maltesers that I haven't eaten. I haven't eaten them. I haven't eaten them. I haven't eaten them. I think Liverpool will win 3-1, even though I'm a City fan and I want Chelsea to win. Hi, Chris. What a great input from Mike. How did Chelsea score? It was a good move by Chelsea. I can't really remember what happened, but it was a good move, Harry. Going back to scoreless Tuesday coming. That's quite early, dude. Normally here you don't go back till September. What size bag was it? It was one of those bags that's about this big.
Like a family bag.
A family bag. Anyway, enjoy the second half, guys. Hopefully we'll turn it around. Sorry, Rich, but I have to go a bit high anyway. Opinions on Barry. I hope they don't go bust, but I'm really bad I'm really hoping they don't, but I have a bad feeling they will. I have a feeling that they might get kicked out because I don't see any progress being made. Are you sure you didn't eat them, Mike? I definitely didn't eat them. She's found them. She's found them. She's found them. I didn't really eat them. She found them. Told her I didn't eat them. Yeah, I didn't eat the Maltesers. I told you I didn't. I just winding everybody up. What's the best chocolate?
Kinder Egg.
Kinder Egg. That's an interesting choice.
Chocolate from there,
I'm not sure what. I don't know. I don't know what my favourite chocolate is. I don't really eat too much chocolate. Defo chatting. You know, we hate the whole bag. I don't really eat chocolate. I'm not a big fan of chocolate. The bag you bought after eating the original ones out of guilt. Alfie, thank you for tuning in. How you doing? I can't. I bought them anyway, so they're mine to eat. So apparently Firmino is coming on. I hear that nervous, guilty nervous laughter. Yeah, that's what it is. Come on, Liverpool, says Alfie. Jamie, thank you for tuning in. How you doing? Hope you're doing well. I don't think that's a penalty. Lifetime God, I think you want to tune in. Hi, I just tuned in and I see Chelsea are winning. Yes, Chelsea are winning. Giroud with the goal. Scored in the Europa League final. Scores in the Super Cup final. Oxlade-Chamberlain is coming off for Firmino. So they're going to the usual front three. I'm good. How are you? I'm very well, thank you. Major, I think, was tuning back in. Giroud is a big game player. Yeah, he's imposed himself in this game. Chelsea played quite well. So it is Oxlade-Chamberlain to leave the field for Roberto Firmino. Who scored? It was Olivier Giroud. I haven't sorted out the clock. Second half is underway. What do you think of Burnley? I think they'll stay up. Where from? What do you mean where from? Liverpool 2, Chelsea 1, you think the final score will be? Do you think Liverpool have a chance to turn this game around? Yeah, certainly. They brought on Firmino, that should help them. I pre-ordered it FIFA 20 today. Very good. Very good. Mane. Where did Giroud score from? In the box. It was like well threaded through and he scored. Europa League for Burnley. No, I don't think it'll be Europa League. The second half is underway. Wow, you can tell it's a bad comment when the soap's pied with it. Jesus Christ. Burnley will do alright, just hope not this weekend. Oh, so play Arsenal this weekend, right? Yeah, Volta looks quite good. Yeah, it's a Pepsi Max I got earlier. Do you think West Ham will beat Brighton? I'm not sure. I don't know. I'll do predictions. Probably do those maybe Friday. Champions League for Arsenal. That's the aim, isn't it? That's definitely the aim. Joe, thank you much for tuning back in. Robertson. Henderson's trim is dead. I need to have... I think my hair's not due for a while. Just growing really quickly. I think that will beat Brighton. Firmino! Oh, it's a goal. Is that going to be a... I don't think they've... Oh, it's a goal. It's an equaliser. Mane with the goal. Did he kick it out of his hands? Obviously, that will have to be sorted. I don't think they'll give that. I think that goal will be fine. I got shaved yesterday. Very nice. It's onside. No, he doesn't kick it out of his hands. That's fine. Yeah, that seems fair. 1-0. Sadio Mane with the goal. Arsenal vlogs, there's really no need to swear. I get mine cut every 3 weeks. That seems excessive. I get mine cut every 6 weeks. You drink fridge. I've not drank fridge for a long time. I need a new trim soon as well. I hate when people call it trim. But I feel like that's the word that Exope uses, so everyone uses it. I get mine cut every 6 weeks. But I'm not sure how often I'll get it cut when I move out. Because I only get it cut every 6 weeks because that's when Mum gets her colour done. Because she gets her colour done every 6 weeks. So, Emerson. After this, the drubbing will start. Mike will be bold. Probably will go bold at some point. I don't want to go bold. I said to Kelly, if I ever start to go bold, I'm going to buy a... what are they called? A toupee. Firmino. Fabinho shot. Wide. A toupee, which is a male wig. But whether I'll do that or not, I have no idea. It's not hopefully a long time away. What happens if it's draw straight to penalties? Extra time apparently. What are you doing, boy? MK Dons beat AFC Wimbledon once again last night. Yeah, I did see. It's Rudiger fit. He's not in the starting lineup. Is he on the bench? I don't think he's even on the bench. Rudiger is on the bench. Super Cup is decent. It's not a real trophy. Emerson. Done really well. And Giroud put it behind for a goal kick. Was it yeah, he's given a goal kick. I went past Hereford a couple of weeks. Did you? Please excuse Alfie. Bet Mike would love it to end. I'd hate it if it ended a draw. The person next to me at the town game had blue hair. My ex-girlfriend had blue hair when I was my last girlfriend. Obviously my ex-girlfriend. Gets nervous because she's behind me. Does Hereford have a cricket team? I think they have like a cricket team, yeah, but not like a major one, like a professional team, like like Hampshire, not Hampshire, Warwickshire and Middlesex and other places. Mina goes out wide to Mane. Henderson deflected and saved. She's got a baby now, which is weird. Weird that somebody I went out with has a baby. person next to me has blue hair. I've already heard that one. I went to Hereford past weeks. What did you? I don't actually live in Hereford. I live in Shropshire, but just he started blushing. Your dog's having fun. He sure is. Alf. But we're playing. Lucky Chelsea, good keeper actually. Definitely your baby. Kante. Why is this game at this time? Should have been done before the PL season. I suppose it is before the start of the season for most European teams. So there's that. You could start a family channel if it was yours. Family football. Mike talks families. Get the ad revenue. Yeah, I didn't think of that. I must start making babies. Burnley till I die. Making babies. Giroud scored the opener, and then the equaliser was scored by Mane. Do you drink fridge? I did answer this one before. I don't drink fridge. The milkshakes, I think fridges are, aren't they? Is that how it's pronounced? Is it pronounced fridge? Is it? Raise it as a Leeds fan. I don't think so.
Do you want to get bullied?
Yeah, I don't want it to get bullied. Prediction for the game versus Arsenal. I will do predictions probably tomorrow. Firmino. Out wide to Salah. Back to Firmino, and it's too far. Dave, thanks so much for tuning in. My friend supports Liverpool. My girlfriend used to support Liverpool when she was growing up. She used to have a Liverpool. She had a Liverpool duvet cover. And a full Liverpool shirt and kit. No one is bullying a Leeds fan. They are like, oh, championship, innit? It's like a council estate kid going to a private school. What is your girlfriend's favourite football team? I don't think she really likes football. I'd imagine she wants Hereford to do well, because that's who I support. Yeah. My mum supports Tottenham. Oh, very nice. She used to come to football for the first season. For the first season we were for the first season of Hereford FC. She used to come to all the home games with me. Imagined not playing in the Championship, all those temporal Premier League teams. So yeah, she watched a lot of football, and she started working on a Saturday, so she couldn't come. Burnley will pray to Arsenal for a nice result, but we all know Gunners will gun them down. Out of every Leeds who could have possibly played in the draw, we got Stoke. One off Sheffield United. Leeds are bottlers. 3-0 win has got you confident. We lost 2 Premier League games at home last season. One of which was to the champions, Manchester City. It's magic, you know. Maurizio Pochettino. It's magic, you know. Sha-la-la-la-la. Mo Salah, Mo Salah. Just tweeting out again. We're not. We wanted to stay in the Championship. I mean, Burnley hasn't lost once pre-season. That's not bad for the sides who plays. Who did you play? When people ask me if I like football, I say, yes, I do, I suppose. Except from Burnley. It's magic, you know. Phillips the Yorkshire pillow. Milner. Van Dijk. Best score was 6-1 against OGC Nice. That's a good win. I see Fraser Campbell sign for someone. Milner. Salah. Back to Milner, and Kante cuts it out. We beat Parma 2-0. I think they're in the Serie A now, aren't they? Same town, didn't know that. New Huddersfield Town are never getting past Phillips or Click. Thought Click's goal on yesterday was quite good. Here's Firmino. We beat Leeds 4-1. Yeah, that was only a friendly though, isn't it? I think friendlies mean more the further down you go. Obviously, it depends who you play. But I think friendlies mean a lot to... If Hereford had a really good pre-season, then I'd expect them to do quite well. But if they had a poor pre-season, then I'd expect them to struggle. I did see Glenn Whelan sign for Hearts. I saw that earlier on Sky Sports News. Jorginho. Out wide to Emerson. Ball comes in, comes off Joe Gomez. That's going to be a corner. What were the results last season when we were both in the Championship? It always comes back to Huddersfield and Leeds. It's awful. Corner comes in. It's far too wide, deep. Who supports Leeds here? I see a lot of talk about them. Rich supports Leeds and Theo supports Leeds. We don't have Moy or Hefferler now. Michael Hefferler. Jorginho cuts it out. Here's Pedro. We didn't have the genius at Marcelo Bielsa though, did we? Oh yes, Dave as well, sorry. Christiansen. Giroud. Flag is up. God, I'm not looking forward to tomorrow. So far. Aspilicueta as well. Oh, I'll tell you what I was going to ask you, Exope. Do you like work or are you at college or what's the score? We just wanted to give you all some small Tin Pot teams one more season of getting the honour to play for us before we go up. Giroud. Shot blocked by Van Dijk. You're at college. That's interesting. What are you studying at college? Offside. You and Kelly have a safe trip there tomorrow. Thank you so much. History and law. Kelly studied law at college.
Yeah.
And then she's going to university to do law as well. Because she wants to be a lawyer, innit? Thank you so much, Rich. Van Dijk puts the ball out for a corner. How come you're looking to move? She's going to university. She's going to university, so we'll have to move away. My mum is a lawyer. Yeah, I remember you saying. That's something to aspire to. Pretty awesome, but must deal with some really horrible people. Yeah. Pulisic's ball in. Just headed away. I thought Zuma was about to get onto it. Give her luck for me. Thank you so much, Marcus. Aspilicueta looking for Giroud. Finds Giroud and it's poor. Toilet ketchup or mayo. I prefer mayo over ketchup. Are you driving down tomorrow? Yes. Well, I don't actually drive, but Kelly drives, and she'll be driving down tomorrow. Pulisic. Matip wins the ball back, and here come Liverpool. Fabinho. Does Kelly have a Lambo? Not quite. I would have thought the train wouldn't be too expensive and quicker. It's nearly £100 for the both of us, including my rail card. It would be quicker, but it costs an absolute arm and a leg to get down there. She used to drive a granddad's car. She used to drive a Ford Fusion. And it was really like stiff and stuff, but it was it was really bad. And then she got a Fiat 500. Pedro. And Pulisic's shot is over the bar through a deflection. Yeah, it's not worth. It's just so expensive. It's not. It's going to Ludlow to Cardiff. It's going from my town to Cardiff, which is really expensive. It's not going from Cardiff to Exeter. That bit isn't too expensive, but going from Cardiff to my hometown is about £60. So the rest is not too bad. Poor corner. Yeah, very poor. God, I just showed Andy Robertson and he looks very, very sweaty. Robert looks pissed. Pulisic. Kovacic goes out wide. And that's out for a throw-in. Very poor. My mate's girlfriend gave me a lift to the pub. Me and my mate's a lift to a pub before the game on Saturday, and she drives a 90s Fiat, which barely moves anymore. Ah, bless her. Can't believe how expensive the train is to travel. Train travel is now. Depends where you go. And like I say, where I live, you can either go up to Hereford and to Manchester, or you can go down to like Exeter and to Hereford and then to Cardiff. And whichever way you go, it's so expensive. It's so expensive. And I don't know if it's just Arriva Trains Wales that makes it really expensive, or it's like just the route. But it's so expensive just to go anywhere up and down there. But I have a rail card. Which team could lift the cup? I think it would be Liverpool. Here's Sadio Mane. Shot and is saved. Simple save. Yeah, I have a rail card which entitles me and a friend to 33% off. But it's still really expensive with the discount. Fabinho. Is it me or does James Milner look like a chimp? I'm off to Wigan this weekend. That's only an £8 return. That's not bad. It cost me about £8, more than £8 to go to Shrewsbury. Next score will be on the 76th minute. Are you live streaming Huddersfield versus Fulham? No, I'll probably watch it, but I don't think I'll stream. I need to start putting out more videos. That's my aim for once I'm settled in my new home. Cost less than a ticket to the game. Yeah, it would, because it'd be more than £8 to go to the football. Costs more to go to Hereford. I suppose you're under 18, aren't you? So you'd get discount on that, I guess. Mike, there is a house for sale down the same road as me in Shifnal, but you would have to get a driveway because the woman used to live there didn't drive and she loved gardening. My cousin used to, or still does, play for Shifnal cricket team. Got charged for over 18 because I'm 18. Oh, happy birthday, Theo. I wish I'd have known that before. Somebody asked me if I was if I do a collab with them, and I was like, I don't really do any collabs with anyone under the age of. And I was like, shit, how old is Theo? So I said 17 because that was the age you were when we first collabed. Is there any extra time? Yes, if it stays like this. Van Dijk. Robertson. That's out for a throw in to Chelsea. We had this conversation last season about my birthday. Yeah, I knew it was coming up. In fact, I thought the other day, I actually thought, not long after we last was on, I thought, it's weird that I haven't seen his thing come up on Facebook. He must have his birthday on private. My dad came up with a great idea when he was coming up to his birthday. He decided, instead of putting it private, he decided to change his birthday. Right. Decided to change his birthday. So instead of being the 3rd of August, it was like the 21st of December. Anyway, shockingly enough, 4 months later, he come up with it was his birthday. So I said to him, I see it's your birthday coming up on Facebook. And he was like, yeah, I changed it so people wouldn't say happy birthday to me. And I was like, yeah, what now? And he was like, I was going to change it again, but I can't because you can't change your birthday more than once a year. Stupid idiot. Turned 18 the day before the Champions League final. Yeah, so like I say, I thought it not long, well, a while ago. I thought your name didn't come up on Facebook. I'm back. Will this game go straight to penalties? No, I think it's going to have extra time. But I won't be covering extra time. Because, I've got to be up early in the morning. Liverpool Legends, thanks for tune in. Sorry, there is Extra time, yes. Bobby changed the game. I don't think he's changed the game. It's been more even in the second half. My mum drives a Peugeot 207. My brother drives a Volkswagen Polo. And my sister drives a Ford Ka. When it's so interesting, my dad and my mum are separated. They've been separated since I've been alive. But they both drive the same car. They both drive a Suzuki Swift. Kante. Mason Mount is one person coming on for Chelsea. There will be another change as well, but I didn't see who it was. My dad always wanted to drive, but never bothered learning. That's I learnt for over 2 years, but I didn't pass my test. In some ways, I wish I'd had passed my test and I wish I'd have kept on. But in other ways, I'm glad I don't drive. So I'm a really nervous driver. Really nervous person in general. Streams Liverpool vs Southampton. I can't do games that aren't on TV. Pulisic. Shot is blocked. And Matip will bring it away. How is Alfie? Alfie is very good. Here's Kante. And there's nobody there. I'm learning at the moment. Nice. What kind of car are you learning in, Theo? Alfie's going for his 5th drink today. Here's Salah. Zuma gets it away. That's going to be out for a corner. I like Suzuki Swift. I want one when I'm older, but I'm going to give it to my girlfriend and I'm going to buy a Ford Fiesta. That's quite a long-term plan, to know that you're going to have a girlfriend and to give her a Suzuki Swift. Tammy Abraham is coming on for Olivier Giroud. And Pulisic off, Mason Mount on. And I put Mason instead of putting Mount. Let's go to Octavia, which is the instructors. Really, I thought it was yours. Oh, wait a minute. I understand. Hang on. You could have meant that your mum was teaching you or something. Sorry. We had a dog once called Octavia at the rescue. The corner comes in. Comes to Wijnaldum, who I can't remember coming on. And Mo Salah saved. Van Dijk saved again. Absolutely amazing save. And Tammy Abraham gets it away. It's absolutely insane. Right, boy. Wijnaldum gets the ball. He gives it to Salah. Salah with a shot saved. Comes to Van Dijk. He should score. Brilliant save onto the bar by Kepa Arrizabalaga. And out for and it's out. What games are on Saturday? Burnley and Arsenal. And the evening game is Manchester City versus Tottenham. I have a girlfriend right now and she lives 3 hours away in a car from me. She lives near Middlesbrough. Yeah, but you might not be together when you're driving, dude. I need to find out who Wijnaldum come on for. Milner. Can't remember that happening. I think it's going to go to extra time. Let's talk about 6, maybe. Kepa's a good keeper. Yeah, it's not too bad, is he? My dad said if I pass, he'll get off the road. I have a girlfriend now. What games are on TV? I'm busy on most Saturday morning games. Name my mum. No, my mum owns a Skoda Octavia as well as the driving instructor has a similar one which I used to learn in. I see. I think we will. She said she never had a boyfriend until me, and she's older than me. How old is she? Marnie. Foul. She's a lot older than you. My mum is a lease car and I'm not included on the lease deal, so I can't drive it. I see. Kelly's is a lease car as well. Is it lease or is it? It's not. It's not lease. It's PCP or whatever it's called. Is that right? Woo! 9. I am 8. So. Oh Christ! I don't think you're going to be together when you're driving age. Fabinho. God, I didn't know you were so young. I feel really bad for swearing and stuff. Then again, you click on the video, don't you? So, Virgil. Tammy Abraham chasing down Adrian. He's got a toy boy. Zuma gets across well. Van Dijk. Ooh, Mane. Salah. Mane. Gomez. Henderson. And it's headed away by Aspilicueta. Pedro will keep the ball in. We've been together almost 2 years. You met on holiday. God, that's a long time. It's longer than any of Theo's relationships. Oh, poor Theo. He's going to hate me one day. To be fair, outside of Kelly, my longest relationship was like 6 weeks. So, I might be doing Wolves and Manchester United. Depends what I'm doing. But if I'm doing nothing, then yes, I probably will be. But I'll probably be going down to Exeter, because that's just how things are at the moment. Free kick to Liverpool. Yellow card to Aspilicueta. He's not very happy. But I think she doesn't support Leeds. Her favourite team is Liverpool. That's not a problem. Theo, you should have more pubs than PewDiePie. Yeah, I should. Never had a long-term relationship. I don't want one while I'm young. However, I did pull whilst out in Manchester the other night. Oh, well done. Was she nice? What's his name? Yeah, was she nice? How come I shouldn't have more subs than PewDiePie, Milo? How come only Theo? Doesn't seem very nice. I think at extra time, Capariza Balaga should refuse to come off, like he did in the Carabao Cup. Salah over the bar, takes the deflection, and that will be a corner kick. He was called Marcelo, and he managed a football club somewhere. Don't know where that was. Salah to take this corner. Kante. You should have 100 million subs. God, imagine how big my live streams would be, though. You'd be able to get a word in. Christiansen. Aspilicueta. I was buying bad on drinks on Saturday. I had 2 vodka lemonades, 1 vodka coke. Oh. I don't drink at all. Kante. Pedro! Blocked by Van Dijk. I put in so much effort to my channel, I should have more. Yeah, you do. Uploads every day, a regular schedule. You've only uploaded like once, like this year, haven't you? How many times have you uploaded this year? Kante. Tammy Abraham. Gomez gets it away. Pedro. Daily vlogs, exactly. Who's your favourite YouTuber? My favourite YouTuber is Theo. Theo or Jackal. If you do that, you will have 6,000 by the end of by ends. You mean by the end of the year? Twice. You uploaded twice. Call Me Kevin is mine. Yeah, I like Call Me Kevin. I like a bloke Kelly watches called Evan Edinger. I also watch a lot of like those dash cam crash videos. Mason Mount. Go! Flags up. Chelsea have scored, but the flag's up. That will be checked by VAR. It's up. Exopa's got it up. It's offside. Oh, I think he's offside again. Firmino. Henderson, that's cut out very well by Emerson. Jorginho, he's dilly-dallying about. He's got it away. Pedro. He loses the ball. Pedro wins the ball back. Stop crying, Frank Lampard. Tomori is coming on. So Christensen for Tomori. I got 4.8 thousand views in 20 hours. That's good. I'm really proud of you for your unique content. Still can't believe Andy Long is. I don't think he'll play for Liverpool, will he? Yellow card for Henderson. Bringing down Emerson. Come on, Chelsea, do something. Thanks, bro. It's so hard to make all my content. Exactly. Takes what it must do. Mason Mount to take. Ball comes in. That's out for what's he given? Offside. Or she's given. Who watches Love Island? Not me. Tammy Abraham, is he fouled? Nothing given. Mike was on Love Island. It sure was. Smane! Put it wide. I met Kelly. I used to work with her dad. That's how I met Kelly. 4 minutes to go. Hopefully we'll have a winner. Free kick to Chelsea. Taken quick, too quick, according to the referee. So it will be extra time. Jorginho goes out wide. Emerson's ball in. Are you doing any games on the weekend? I don't think so, because Kelly has work on Saturday, so I don't want to annoy her by watching the football. But then again, we'll watch the game. So maybe Saturday evening. Sunday. I've got to go out for dinner. So I don't think I'll be able to do any Sunday. With your sister?
Oh, right.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, after.
When was that arranged?
The other day.
What was the night?
But it was in the chat.
I don't really know.
So maybe we're not going. Mason Mount. Emerson. Away. We're not going out for food. We're going to their house for food. Just walked out. I wasn't born. My mum was finding. If I was a boy, I would go. I thought it was 2010, like 4th of January 2010, that you beat Manchester United. Anyway, so we're not going out for food. It'll probably be a roast dinner. We're going to their house for food. Mount's ball in. Away by Van Dijk. Thought so. Because Theo used to tell me. 3rd of January. Close. Big Dav man. I think let's tune in. How are you doing? Kante shot. That's out for a corner. Come on, Chelsea. That's best game I ever went to. Sounds awesome. Wish I could watch Hereford win it. It's Old Trafford. Come on. Who's been dominating? Second half's been really even. Ball comes in. Zuma even. Oh. Huddersfield went to Old Trafford in 2011. That's nice. How did they get on? Who will win? I think Liverpool will get the win. Oh, was it in playoffs? It was probably when we went for our lowest points as well. That was a lot of money though, wasn't it? For beating them. Thanks for tuning in. Iomic A10 Mick Vapor. 2 added minutes. I haven't been on your stream for ages. I still stream. You should come on more often. It goes to extra time. A few years ago, I said to the steward at Leeds, who do you support? He said Manchester United. And I said January 3rd. Weird that he's a steward at Liverpool. Rockstar Gamer. I think just about remember that. Nice to know you haven't unsubscribed. I don't think I'll be covering the extra time. Salah. We got a lot of stewards at Leeds. That's very strange. It's a free kick to Liverpool. This will probably be the last action of the half. Can I donate? Yes, if you want to. But who beat Man United in 17-18? I remember that. Didn't the Potter score? Is that right? Okay. I think I was tuning in. I'll see you again. Henderson's ball in. Headed away. Salah. Oh, it's straight across the goal. The Potter and Moy. Aaron Moy. He's got no hair, but we don't care. Aaron Moy. Right. It's full time. They go into extra time. I don't think I'm going to stay on. Because I've got to be up early in the morning. So, yeah, I'll only be till full time. Half an hour and then maybe penalties. Thanks so much for everyone who tuned in. I appreciate it. Leave a like on the way out if you haven't already. Thank you so much for watching. Milo, Xope, Rich, Harrison, thank you so much for watching. Theo, thank you so much for watching as well. Can you please do the rest of the game? Please. Alright, I'll stay for the rest of the game. Okay, I'll stay for the rest of the game. Okay. Okay, I wish there was extra time, but... Liam, thank you much for tuning in. How you doing? Look at the chat. Chat's going insane. Late night for me. Yeah, it sure is, Chris. Late night for everybody. You usually have way more people in your stream. I always struggle with Liverpool. I'm not sure why. But the thing I laughed at, Gary Neville said I expect Leeds to win. Well, yeah, because... Hopefully it's finished after. Usually it goes to penalties when it's after extra time, but hopefully it'll be sorted out pretty fine. How are you doing, Mike? Liam, I'm not doing too bad, thank you. How are you? Guys, if you haven't already, drop a like on the video. 33 likes on the video. Thank you so much for everyone who's pressed the like button. I appreciate it. What? Who's Gary now? Extra time. Let's hope we win. I swear this... It's a nightmare for Liverpool. They got a game Saturday, haven't they, against Southampton. I see Sky got rid of Chelsea TV on their boxes, did they? Oh yeah, they have. How is it 1-1? Because each team scored a goal. It's nearly 1 AM here in Turkey. Oh, Jesus Christ, the weather is horrible today. It was vile here earlier. It was raining and absolutely pissing down, but since then it's been better. I am doing extra time, yes, so feel free to stick around. I'm going to put extra time in the title. See if that helps get a few more people in. Should be straight to penalties in my opinion. We need to spend more money in the summer or we will be lagged behind City. you can be swearing on stream. It's my stream. I can swear if I want to. It was thundering and signal. Don't think we had any thunder. I don't trust us on penalties. Hi, I'm back. Toby, think I was tuning back in. Do they really have that on Sky Sports? Oh yeah, they do. Do you play FIFA? I've had FIFA 19, but I uninstalled it because I didn't have enough memory on the computer. Chris, thanks so much for tuning in. How you doing? Second half is underway. Extra time is underway, rather. Trent Alexander-Arnold has come on for Robertson. They can make another one sub each. It's not what I wanted at all. I wanted it to be done after full time. The good thing about Champions League is at least there's the old away goals rule, so it doesn't happen. Extra time has started now. Might come back down to Shifnal. I'd have to go up to Shifnal, I think. Is that what you wanted, Mike? Sterling and Rashford got team of the week. It's nearly midnight in Istanbul with Liverpool going on Saturday to Southampton on Saturday. It's not good for Liverpool. It's not good for the other team either. And Carabao Cup is that final, no extra time. Yeah, that's good. Started my channel on the 5th of March 2018. So that's 18 months I've been on the platform nearly. Oliver Sampson, thanks so much for tuning in, Oliver. How you doing? I'm not sure how who will win this one, but I hope Chelsea win it because of their loss at the weekend. Chelsea haven't played too bad. I think they've probably been the better side, but it's been fairly even. I'm shocked how these little games they needed penalties. Only like 5 games and there's a draw. Do you mean the Carabao Cup? I think there should be a golden goal in any extra time. Trent Alexander-Arnold. Here is Wijnaldum. I hate Chelsea. Yeah, I thought that's what you meant. Gomez saved. Luton are coming back to Cardiff. I did see that. I hope Chelsea win because I don't like Liverpool. Fair enough. Van Dijk. There used to be golden goal, but they got rid of it. What are you doing tomorrow? I'm going to Exeter tomorrow to look at some houses. Can't do golden goal. Golden goal only counts up to the half an hour, so it would be just like extra time, is it, from one goal to finish it. Sky's next choice for League Cup is Forest vs Derby. Did they draw each other, did they? I thought it would be Lincoln versus Everton. That's the game I saw. My predictions for 1920 are LFC and Manchester City to win Trophy, England to win Euros. Potter to do well, and Norwich, Sheffield United and Villa or Palace to go down with them. Oh, wild, wild, wild. Matip, they've looked really... He's looked really good. He had a really good game in my opinion. Leeds playing Stoke, I did see that. The Gomez is at left back now because of Alexander-Arnold coming on. Could give them a different dimension. Here is Alexander-Arnold. I am a Manchester City supporter. Gomez has been terrible. Liverpool legend. Do you think Tottenham or City will win? I think City will get the victory at home. Cardiff vs Luton will be good. Hope they open up the whole stadium for the Stoke game. Hopefully. Tammy Abraham. Championship game was class. Yeah, it was a late goal, wasn't it? Was it Vassell? Swansea playing Cambridge. That's quite a good draw for them. One on Sky Premier League and one on Sky Sports Football. Tamori. I think 2 goals from Kane with no August confidence. I think City will win, particularly at home. Firmino, Mane, goal, 2-1. Mane with his second goal of the game, and it's 2-1 to Liverpool. (2-1) to Liverpool. I'm a City fan, so I hope they win. Recently, City have been class this season. For the Champions League and the Premier League. Firmino with the ball across. There is Mane off the post and in. Stop crying, Frank Lampard. Hate it when they only open a North and East stand for cup games. They should open a South stand so I can get in with my season ticket. That's a good finish. I want to see Pens, so hopefully there's another goal. They should close off the stand for cup games that has the worst atmosphere for the South stand. I've heard it's a good atmosphere. Got Scott Carson on my City top. Mount. Emerson. Matip steps in very well. Mane. Hope there won't be pens. I wouldn't mind having penalties. Kurt Zuma gets away. You're probably the only one on with him on the back, pal. Kovacic. But it's not Carter waiting to him. Who in the world would want to see a penalty shootout involving their own team, especially in England? Yeah, but I'd rather see a penalty shootout than lose. Our south stand is the singing section. I'd say is the whitest place in the ground in the southwest. What do you mean the whitest? What can I say? He's class. Fabinho. My club don't dab, we just clop out, Bob. We're falling back now, we're back on top. Now Pep's nervous on bus stop. Stormy rhyme. I think you mean Stormzy. I don't listen to Stormzy. Got to go because my mum's been in it. Alright, see you later, dude. I meant to be the quietest. Good. Because that would be a very weird statement. I see. Any England fan wanted penalties must be off their head. I'd rather see penalties than lose. Tammy Abraham. Tammy Abraham's still going. Oh, good save by Adrian. Matip does well. Matip gets it away. Tammy Abraham did really well against a very strong Virgil van Dijk. But good save by Adrian. Kante. Jorginho looking to go out wide. Pedro gets there first. Will Tammy Abraham get there first? Penalty! He's given the penalty. Penalty to Chelsea. Adrian with the foul. Now, this will go to VAR, so let's not get carried away. No, I don't think that's a penalty. Thunderstorm, thanks so much for tuning in. Penalty to Chelsea. I don't think that's a penalty. Check's over. Penalty to Chelsea. It's going to be Jorginho. He does that step, doesn't he? He does that step thing. He did it twice. Did it against Tottenham. Did it against Huddersfield. Scored both times. Did it against City. Saved by Edison. Will he do the same thing? 100 minutes gone. Jorginho versus Adrian. Jorginho runs up, hits it, scores, does the same thing, the whole jumps up, does the same thing, he scores, it's 2 apiece. Edison read it, Adrian did not. Penalty goal. The keeper stays still and Jorginho jumps. He's fucked. He could still place it, couldn't he? But they never seem. Lampard paid the ref. Come on, Chelsea, says Big Davman. So 2-2. It's a goal for Chelsea. This game is getting excited. I thought we were at least more popular than Chelsea. The unbearables. Lampard spied on Liverpool. Liverpool go long. Salah. Henderson's ball in. And nobody there. Firmino misses it just. I wonder if Jorginho's going to take a penalty if it goes to shootout. I would say so. At least we got Theo backing us up. Ball comes in. Zuma away. Jorginho finds Mount. Here comes Mount. Mount gives it to Barkley. Barkley who's come on. Barkley come on for Kovacic. Did not see that happen. Here's Mount. And there is Alexander-Arnold. Origi is coming on for Sadio Mane. Is it a good game? It's not been too bad, to be fair. It's been okay. I'm always in Liverpool's corner versus Lampard. Project Greek Music, thanks so much for tuning in. How you doing? Jorginho did that jump in the Frankfurt and it was risky considering Chelsea were 3-1 down when he took his penalty. I forgot about that. I know that he took one against City and missed doing the same thing. Because he does it every time. Aspilicueta. Puts it out for a throw. Mike, you always wear. I was wearing my hat earlier. It's here. Someone just type the video. Yeah, people just type videos. Part of life, isn't it? Fabinho. Yeah, there's nothing I can do about it, is it? Barkley. If it goes to prediction, my prediction pen is my prediction 3-4. Barkley gets it out wide. Pedro. But Abraham just puts it wide. He does to make the keeper move, but on the other side, similar to Hazard, but doesn't do anything like stutters or jumps up in his run up. Maybe should have scored there, Abraham. Oh, nearly half time and extra time. Aspilicueta plays it back to the goalkeeper. You'll never walk alone. Foul by Kante. That'll be a free kick to Liverpool. Tamori does well. Is YouTube a well-paid job? No. Well, it depends who you are, innit? Can't have Lampard winning the trophy. 2 added minutes in this half. Origi. It's ball in, headed away. Straight back to Origi. I don't think you have to be massive. Ball comes in, headed away and out for a corner. I don't think you have to be massive. I think you just have to be a certain size, don't you? There are some channels with like 40,000 subscribers where the person's full-time and makes a living from that. Took a little bit too much advice from Millionaire. Johnny, I think that was tuned in. Alexander Arnold's ball in. Salah. I'd love for Leeds to get Chelsea in the cup. They've got a chance of beating Stoke, haven't they? I stopped watching when Liverpool scored a second. I thought it was over. Tough goal. I think I was tuning in. Yeah, it's open game now. Jorginho equalised through a penalty. Joel Matip. Think we'll beat Stoke. Yeah, he should beat Stoke, but Mike, how do you feel that VAR is? I think VAR in the Premier League is good. I think we just want people to get the right decision, but still going to be quite controversial. I think this is going to penalties. Barkley wins the ball back. Still going. Can anyone help him? Still going, Barkley. And Matip's there again. Does very well by Joel Matip. And that is half time. Swap round, they say. Your subs going back up after YouTube removed people before. Only a couple, wasn't it? Yeah, it's probably going to penalties. 2 goals for Mane, 1 goal from Giroud and 1 goal for Jorginho, either side of those Mane goals. This is a good match. It's not been too bad, has it? I'm so tired. Why couldn't it just go to penalties? I don't know, but it's going to be tough for Liverpool on Saturday when they're playing Southampton to play a full 120 minutes plus penalties potentially. Can't wait for the Premier League games at the weekend. Man City versus Tottenham and Liverpool versus... Yeah, it should be a good weekend. Can't wait for pens. If it goes to Pound, would you stream it? Yes. Tampa, thank you for tuning back in. I remember being incredibly upset when Town got promoted. I think I feel the same if Chelsea win this. I don't think it's quite that bad. I think he touches him. Something will be really tough now. Yeah, it will be. I assume any Saturday matches. I may be doing Man City versus Tottenham. Best players and referee would wish for that extra time never existed. Yes, they would. Is it a woman ref tonight? It is a woman ref tonight. Like if you haven't already, guys, and subscribe if you are new. If you have your subscriptions on public, you'll be able to see your name pop up on the screen. So that is something that you can do. If you don't have your subscriptions on public, then it won't pop up. I doubt they'll but put first team squad up Saturday. Be tough though against Southampton, but Ralph Hasenhutl's team wasn't too bad last season. They beat Arsenal, didn't they, at home? Beat Tottenham at home as well. Second half's underway. Sorry about that. Better ref would try not to give a last-minute penalty to equalise of extra time unless it would be needed. Southampton lost to Burnley, so I wouldn't be too worried. Yeah, but their home form might be completely different. That result wasn't good. They should win, but I think it would be maybe a little bit tough because of this result. I have been live for 2 hours and 35 minutes. Don't want to risk any injuries. I'd say risk a weak squad against Southampton. A weaker squad. Burnley have been a good team at Turf Moor. What's your longest stream? I don't know what my longest stream is. I've done over 3 hours. I did over 3 hours with Theo when it was Aston Villa versus West Brom. Yeah, Villa versus West Brom. Yellow card to Trent Alexander-Arnold. Alexander-Arnold gets the ball away. It's 3 hours and 30 minutes. That's insanity, isn't it? Mo Salah. Alexander-Arnold. When are you doing another stream? Probably Saturday. It was a good stream though. I remember being knackered after it. Yeah, I was knackered after it. I thought you went. Sorry, I said I was going, and then Kelly was like, "Oh, you can do it if you want to." So I thought, yeah, I'll do it. Henderson goes out wide. Should be on a Saturday stream. That's good. Firmino. My dog is very good. He's just been outside for his final time outside. Like I said, going to Huddersfield Town in 2023. Don't think they want to play in League 2. Matip. Matip's still going. Matip gives it to Wijnaldum, and it's a very heavy touch. God, it's warm in here. Emerson is down. Mike, you should have more subs in the world. Most subs in the world. Thanks so much. That's the kind of jokes I want to be hearing from you. Free kick to Chelsea. Tammy Abraham being wrestled by Virgil van Dijk. You do deserve more subs. Thanks so much. I don't think anything will happen to the end of extra time. No, I would be very surprised if it did as well. Nothing comes of that free kick. Alexander-Arnold gets it away. Looking for Salah. Zuma gets it away. Mount. It's hard, but I just managed about getting 100. That's good, dude. That's good. Why is that? Which is why extra time is useless. Although there's been 2 goals in extra time. Alf is back in. Alf! Did you think Alisson challenge was a penalty? I think he touched him. I don't know if I'd have given it. I don't think I'd have given it. I need to start uploading more. 2 uploads this year is awful. My mum messaging me. Tamori gets it away. Mane's goal was class. It was a good finish. Can't believe that's that few. I thought I uploaded more. I watch every time you upload. I watch your videos. Gomez. Pedro. Jorginho. Abraham out wide to Kante. I uploaded like once a month when it was like summer. Probably put a lot more effort into my channel. Salah. Do you know when you set fire to, did that deodorant fire thing and they kept removing the videos? Ashford great, does he keep it in? Yes, according to the ref. I'll honestly be part of my vlogs. I've become a lot more lazy when it comes to editing. I watched your vlog actually earlier. Tammy Abraham. Mount! Save by Adrian. And away by Van Dijk. Yeah, it was annoying looking back on it. I'm not sure why I did that. It was funny though. It made me laugh. $10-9 to Liverpool. Oh God, I hope it's not that bad. Kante. Pedro. Pedro! Oh, just wide of the post. 2 good chances for Chelsea then. First one for Mount. The second one for Pedro. There was 8 penalties needed for each side for one of those games next. Oh God, that's a lot. Who would you say has been doing the better this half of extra time? I'd say Chelsea. I think the biggest pens. I saw Worcester versus Scunthorpe. Scunthorpe. I can't remember who it was. Worcester versus something. I think they had like 14 or 15. Here's Emerson. Emerson's shot. That's going to go out for a corner. Liverpool borrow £15 each. I swear we always get better weather in July than August. Yeah, we do. Seems that way, doesn't it? Chelsea have had some good chances. They have. I think that's Barkley's ball in. Oh, poor. Headed away. Kante. Chelsea have had some good chances. Aspilicueta. Pedro. Aspilicueta. Pedro. Fouled. Free kick. Like if you haven't already, guys, I'd appreciate it. Surely England penalty shootout have never been that long due to how bad they were at them. Yeah, I can't remember. I think the one in 96 went to sudden death or whatever it's called. Mason Mount to take. And it comes. And it's a foul. It's offside. It won't be the longest penalty shootout ever. I hope. Otherwise, I will be thoroughly pissed off. As long as I can think of a 6 taken each. I have to see. I have to see if I can find out how many penalties it was there now. I'm sure it was a record. It was Scum. 13-14. I watched that. 13-14. That's what I watched. Why don't Adrian stay in the middle against Jorginho? It's just goalkeeper instinct, isn't it? Mount to Emerson's ball in. It's crap. Who do you think is going to win the league this season? Manchester City. Bearing in mind, though, at Euro 96 we weren't that bad at pens. God, I can't. I was only just born. Longest I can think of is 6 taken each. Total of 12 penalties against Germany, 96. And Sunderland. Pedro. Mason Mount. Shot saved. Tammy Abraham. Van Dijk gets in there. Offside given. Lampard versus Klopp. Abraham hasn't done too bad. He was offside. Oh, it's going to penalties. We've got 2 minutes to go. When Leeds played Norwich in 2016, the cut went to pens and it seemed to go on forever. Like I say, that Worcester game, 27 penalties in total. That was the longest I can remember. But then again, that's only once they scored. I think it was like the record amount of penalties taken. Man City is the only team capable of winning the league, in my opinion. I don't think Liverpool could win it. I think Tottenham could win it. Barkley foul, free kick to Chelsea. I don't know if it's just me, but it seemed like City are like Germany, always seem to win on pens. Probably practice them a lot. England practiced them a lot and they got through, didn't they? The more you practice them, the more better chance you got. Can't think of Bolton being involved once in my lifetime. Losing 4-2 to Tranmere after 4 each were taken. Did you know, look, Macclesfield have never lost a penalty shootout? Aspilicueta. Jorginho. And finds no one. Who do you think will be the Premier League top scorer? I think I went with Mo Salah. There's an injury down for Liverpool. Fabinho. He needs to put it out. He put it out. Dylan, I think I'll tune in. Who do you think will win the championship? I think Fulham won't be far away. I saw, because I'm sad enough to research it, we won 8-7 against penalties against Southampton in 2001. One of the greatest moments of my life was when England beat Colombia on penalties. Yes! That's one of my favourite memories as well. We are into stoppage time. I was fearing the worst. Henderson missed. I thought, oh, not again. Not again. Full time!
Who won?
Penalties. So it's full time and it's penalties. Penalties. Thing is, Henderson's penalty was probably better than Dyer's. Dyer's penalty was awful. You're going to have to spam the goal now. Yes! Here's another angle of the penalty. I think he touches him. I think he touches him. I don't think it's a penalty. Okay, so we're going back to 0-0 for the scores. Should have been penalties in the first place, absolutely. Put your predictions in for how you think the game's going to go. Who you think will win the penalty shootout. We'll have a few more people in, hopefully. If you haven't already, feel free to like the video and subscribe if you're new. Your name will come up on the screen if you have your subscriptions on public. Thanks so much for tuning in, and I hope you enjoy the stream. Columbia fans were bitter about us being dirty in the penalty shootout after their hands were after Henderson's missed. Chelsea is going to win, says Oliver. Something in me wanting to see a long penalty shootout. Millions pens missed. As it's in Istanbul, we're going to 5 on 5 on penalties. So I'm going for us. Fair enough. I don't know how it'll go. I think Liverpool will win. Their penalties weren't too bad against Manchester City, so I'd imagine their penalties won't be too bad this time. Liverpool will win, I swear on my life. Omar, I think let's tune in. Mile time, Liverpool is going to win. Who's going to win the Ballon d'Or this year? Oliver, thanks so much for hitting the subscribe button. I think Virgil van Dijk will win the Ballon d'Or. Ronaldo was a bad penalty though. I don't think it was a bad penalty. It just went the right way, didn't he? Was it a pen? I wouldn't have given it. I don't think it was a penalty. No, I don't think it was a penalty. Ben Elm, I think, was tune in. Good height for a goalkeeper. Yeah, but if it's the other way around, it looks like a great penalty, doesn't it? You've shown penalties. I won't be able to show the penalties. Barry Boy, I think I was tune in. I'm going to give a prediction that no one else is going to. I think Aldershot will end up winning it. Hereford, the first season I supported Hereford, Aldershot beat us on penalties in the semi-finals of this playoffs. I was heartbroken. I'm scared of the goalie. I wish we had Alisson. Alisson is a much better goalkeeper than Adrian. Andy Hinchcliffe always says poor penalty when someone misses. Sometimes it could just be a good penalty. I think majority of the time you should score. So Fabinho is coming off now. He's done. He'll be out for a while, I would say. Maybe it's just cramp, but I don't think he'll be playing on Saturday. See, the Super Cup is theirs. Ball Fabinho. Come on, Chelsea, says Barry. Who do you think will win? Get it into the comments. Who is your favourite player? My favourite player is David Silva. Favorite player ever is probably Thierry Henry. I really like Thierry Henry. Henderson was a good penalty, but you can tell by his body body language where I was going to place it.
You're watching that as
When is it right? I want it. I want the English team to win. The English team. I think the English team will win. I would prefer Liverpool because I'm an Arsenal fan. Chelsea players are ready to go. Liverpool players are still having a drink. 5K Holly, thank you much for tuning in. And Adrian is still a decent keeper. Was it him that took his gloves off and scored a penalty against, I think it was Everton versus West Ham? So maybe they've got a good keeper for penalties. We don't know. I would prefer Chelsea because I'm a City fan. Mark, thank you much for tuning in. Alisson is not there for Liverpool, so do they have much of a chance? Well, we don't know. Come on, Chelsea, says Jack. Adrian versus Ariza Balaga, the two goalkeepers. It's going to be a very, very interesting penalty shootout. I fancy Liverpool, to be fair. Put in your prediction if you don't know if you haven't already, who you think will win it. Ariza Balaga is getting ready to go into goal. Two Spanish keepers, exactly. Come on, Chelsea says tough. Can't wait, says Oliver. I think it will be Ariza Balaga to go and goal first. I think that's so. Liverpool says tempo. Forza Chelsea says Carlos. I think that's tuning in. That Chelsea kit is sexy. It will be Firmino to take first. Firmino to take first. Liverpool says Caden. Thank you for tuning in, Caden. Lenny, thank you for tuning back in. It's going to be Firmino. Would you rather take penalties first or second? Second. He did quite well in the one against Tottenham and in Frankfurt. Here is Firmino. And he scores. 1-0 Liverpool. Into the bottom corner. Send the goalkeeper the wrong way. Comfortable in the end for Firmino. 1-0 to Liverpool. Jorginho taken again. Jorginho took the first penalty in the game. He took it and he scored. And it's his chance again. He did the whole thing, and will he do that again? He does it again. He scores again. One apiece. Nothing doing. I'd rather take a second penalty. There's more pressure on you. I think especially in sudden death, if you keep scoring, the second goalkeeper must keep scoring to stay alive. I think first. Fair enough. Fabinho, despite his little injury right at the end, he is going to take the penalty. Fabinho, he can barely move. Scores. Keeper doesn't move. Very good from Fabinho. 2 Brazilians taken. 2 Brazilians scored. And I think Jorginho was born in Brazil as well. So it is what it is. I think he plays for Italy though. Barkley to take the next penalty. Score or miss? Get it into the chat. Will he score or will he miss? It is Ross Barkley to take. Face, thanks so much for tuning in. Face Connor. He's going to miss. 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 Score, says Oliver. Miss, says Tempo. Score, says Tough. Miss, says Milo. Sassy Poo says score. Ethan says miss. Mile Time says miss. And he scores. Very good penalty. Very good penalty. Into the corner. All right. Give me a shout out for a great vid. Thank you so much. Score. This is Origi to take. Will Origi score or miss? Will Origi score or miss? If you haven't already, feel free to smash the subscribe button if you're new. We do loads of streams throughout the week. This is my third Liverpool stream, and I will be covering Chelsea as well. It's Origi. Save! Oh, wait, he does just get it in. He just gets it in. Origi scores just about. I thought he was going to save it. If just goes underneath him. Very lucky there, Liverpool. But they are ahead. 3 goals, 3 penalties to 2. Mason Mount to take. Will Mason Mount score or miss? Put it into the comments. Will he score or miss? Miss, says Rich. Ethan, can I have a shout? Hi, Ethan. Ethan says score. Mason Mount scores. Very best penalty so far. Very good penalty. Very good penalty by Mason Mount. Probably the best penalty so far. Right in the top corner. Nothing Adrian could do. Next up, it is Alexander-Arnold. Will Alexander-Arnold score or miss? Put it in the chat. Miss says Exope. Score says Tempo. Miss says Ethan. Wizardo thinks it will be a goal. GRK Games, Chelsea forever. Tony thinks he'll miss. Alexander-Arnold. He's very good at free kicks. Scores just about again. 2 penalties have just been scored by Liverpool, both of which have only just gone in, both in the same corner. 4-3. Like if you haven't already, guys, I would really appreciate it. Right, who's up next? It's Emerson. Emerson Palmieri. You know the drill. Score or miss. You have the best videos. Thanks so much, Connor. Milo thinks miss. Exope thinks score. Rosado thinks miss. Fortnite thinks miss. Oliver thinks score. Edward Bright thinks not tuning in. Edward, he thinks he'll score. Tough thinks score. Emerson scores straight down the middle. It's 4-4. Straight down the middle. Mo Salah to take. He scored a penalty in the Community Shield final. Will he score or miss? He scored against Tottenham in the Champions League final. We've got a few misses going in. I'm not sure what you mean by that, Theo. Kylan thinks he'll score. Mo Salah, I think he'll definitely score, and he does score. 5 out of 5 for Liverpool. Subscribe if you haven't already, guys. I'd really appreciate it. I cover both Liverpool and Chelsea throughout the season on various streams. Tammy Abraham to take. And will he score or miss? Will he score or miss? Tammy Abraham. Exope thinks miss. Rich thinks miss. Milo thinks miss. Is anyone thinking score? Tammy Abraham. I think he's going to miss. Oliver thinks score. Tough Gold thinks score. Oh, it's saved. Full time. Liverpool have won the penalty shootout. Adrian with the save. Thanks so much for everyone who's tuned in. I appreciate you as always. I've been live for over 3 hours. If you haven't already, feel free to smash the subscribe button and like the video if you enjoyed it. They're celebrating as if they won the Champions League. Thanks so much for everyone who enjoyed. I appreciate every single one of you. Thank you for watching. My name is Mike and I will see you soon.